Hi Ricardo, this is Shaka. As promised, here is your free YouTube video just to give you some pointers of what your company can do to start having a stronger online presence. All the things we're going to talk about today are ways to get higher in the Google search rankings. We all know Google is king, so we want to rank higher there. What I want to do is do a brief review of your website, then a brief review of your top competitor in town, their website, and then look at some statistics for both of you guys, and so you can see how to take advantage of that. So first off, here's your website. One things I do like right off the bat are you have ways for customers to engage with you as soon as they get on your websites. For example, in the top right corner, you see contact us, you see your phone number, then there's also a link here to get a quote, so that's great. That's what you want. Some areas of improvement. Google wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on each home page, so you would want to up your word count. On each secondary page, Google wants to see 500 to 1,000 words, so you would want to up your word count on whichever page to meet that requirement. Another thing is keywords. Keywords is when a potential client goes on to Google and they search for tile roof repair in Las Cruces or asphalt roof installation in Las Cruces. Those are considered keywords. If you can strategically place those keywords every 150 words on your website, you're going to start being found for those words when people search for them in Google. Let's jump over here now to the Google search results. You see I've searched for Las Cruces concrete. Typically above this Google map pack here, you will see ads, okay? Ads, customers pay to be listed at the top of Google. Some good things about that is it does bring you more business. Some bad things is I heard it can be pricey over time. Another thing to look out for is that a lot of people nowadays have ad blockers, so the people who have ad blockers, the ads won't pop up for. Also keep in mind, the ads only get about 2% of the total clicks in Google. Here we see the Google Map Pack. See these three here? You can start ranking in the top three here. Let me tell you how to do that. First, you want to make sure to have a Google My Business profile, okay? Then you want to make sure that it is 100% completed, all the way filled out. Next thing to remember are citations. Citations is when your contact information is listed in a directory around the internet. For example, if your contact information is in Yelp, that's considered one citation. If your contact information is in Yellow Pages, that's considered another citation. The more places, the more directories your contact information is found in, the greater your chances are going to be for being found or listed here in the top three, okay? Next, we go down to the organic rankings. See here the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. It's called organic because you can't pay Google to be listed there. You have to employ some on-page strategy, which is like the word count and the keywords we talked about, and then also some off-page strategy, which are backlinks. We're going to get into that here in a second. Statistics show the top three here get 70 to 75% of the clicks. Let's jump over to one of your top competitors. So, kind of like your website, see here above their logo, they have their phone number. You can call them. They also have a link down here about midway down to view their work. Okay, kind of like a black, boring type of web page, but one thing you can notice is that they don't have 15 words here on their home page. Okay, if we go here to their secondary pages, okay, they may have 500 words there, but definitely not 1,000. So if you can kind of up your word count to 1,000 for each secondary page, you can get an advantage on them. I want to jump over to a SEO tool we use. This is called Ahrefs. You see here, I put in the URL for your top competitor. Let's go over some stats here. So one thing I want to focus on primarily is the backlinks. This is what I refer to as off-page strategy. So they have 36. A backlink is when another website is giving Las Cruces Concrete a shout out. So if they're listed in a blog somewhere around the web, that's considered a backlink. If they are featured in a guest post on another website, that's considered a backlink. Now, there's typically two numbers here, the DR and UR. All that is, those numbers are indicative of how much power and trust is being sent to the website. So for them to have 36 backlinks and for these numbers to be not available and 0, it lets me know they're getting their backlinks from some spammy websites, okay? Some websites that kind of, may look kind of suspect when you get on them. So that's not good. That can be easily beaten, okay? By going to websites that actually are authoritative. Next, we see here keywords. I mentioned that earlier. Let's see what keywords they're ranking for. So, for example, you see here rock wall repair. 300 people search for that a month. They're in the second position in Google. If we go down one, concrete rock wall. 150 people search for that a month. They're in the first position. Okay? So the current strategy your top competitor is using is bringing them, see traffic here, 9 organic visits to their website a month. Okay? Let's jump over and compare to what you're doing. So currently you only have one backlink. Okay, so I would highly recommend putting your website information in more places around the web, like for blogs and guest posts and things like that. You're currently ranking for 0 keywords, and then to the right of that is traffic. You are seeing 0 organic visits to your website a month. Okay, so you know where you stand now. I mean, the only way to really go is up if you employ some of these strategies that we discussed today. I'd be happy to get some feedback from you, to see what you thought, good, bad, if you had any questions. So I'll be reaching out to you tomorrow to answer those. Thank you. Have a good day.